Let me get my mic. How is everybody doing today? Let me go ahead and go live real quick. All right, so we got 45 people that are here so far. Let's go subscribers only, monetization. I have to go to Twitch, see how I'm live on Twitch. Yes, I'm live on Twitch. And let's see if we're live on Kick. Doesn't look like we are. All right. So we got 63 people here. We got 16 likes. Make sure you guys hit the like button as soon as you get in here. It does help out with growth and all that stuff. Good morning. Future of Pepe. Is there a future in Pepe? I mean, right now it's literally just a meme coin, and that's all they really want to be at the moment. But I would assume as you start to see popularity, you start to see more movement, you start to see higher market caps. I think things tend to change. Good morning. Any positive news on Elmo ERC? Not at the moment. Not at the moment. There's not positive, or there might be positive news. I haven't looked into it, but there's um I haven't looked into anything at the moment when it comes to Elmo ERC. So let me just say that. But they're constantly doing their thing. Good morning, Matt. We can hear you on YouTube. That sounds great. Pepe 2.0, don't miss out. Howdy. Greetings, Matt. Good morning, sir. Quick thoughts on kudos. I'll have to go into that in a little bit. Let me continue to go through the chat and say my good mornings. Um, from Coopersburg, scrolling through. Well, thank you for watching. Don't miss the live VC in Lunatics Token Telegram in 6 hours. Hopefully I don't miss it. What do they have something? Do you know if they have something planned? Something to kind of recover and stabilize the price and all of that, or is it like something else? Thoughts on Caspa? I know a lot of people that like Caspa. I haven't bought Caspa, but I know people that swear by it. Man, nothing is moving right now with crypto. Nothing is moving right now with crypto. I mean, I'm happy that cryptocurrency is up to a 1.21 trillion dollar market cap. That's a level in itself. I couldn't check anything yesterday, so I don't know if it was any higher. But a 1.21 trillion dollar market cap is big. I mean, the market is up by 1.15%. Ethereum is up by 2.5%. We're seeing XRP that's slightly down, but BNB that's up by 1.3%, Cardano that's up by 1%, Solana 1%. You see Polygon 3.5% or 3.4%. Let's see. Chainlink Cosmos is up by 4.5%. So things are definitely increasing. And again, you're up to a $1.21 trillion market cap. That's good. Let's see. What's up, brother? What's the deal with the SEC and crypto? What do they really want? What does the SEC really want? I think they want control. And this is my thought, right? This is my thought process. Is I think they want control with the U.S. dollar. Yes, you don't control the global currency market, but what you do control is the transferable currency market, right? Because um, people from the U.S. are traveling absolutely everywhere. We're spending a lot of money in other places, larger amounts than what locals are spending, right? You have a lot of money that's flowing through there, so it's definitely something that's taken everywhere, um, and easily transferable. But when it moves over to cryptocurrency, let's say it becomes more of a digital era where everybody's spending on the digital side. Well, now we're using, whatever currency, right? XRP or what they would hope is Bitcoin, right? And now they're trying to really push to say that everything is a security, everything else cannot be traded, but Bitcoin, um, you can put a lot of stock into Bitcoin. You can put a lot of money into Bitcoin. And that's where you will make all of your purchases. Hopefully they can control Bitcoin by holding as much as they possibly can. Money can help you control anything. Have enough money and you put it into one area, you can have that control. And I think that's really where they're coming from, is if everything flows to one place, they have the control because they hold the most money. So, or they would hold the most Bitcoin there. So, I'm sure that's where the thought process is. That's my mindset. That's what I'm thinking. But then again, it could be something else, because there are Bitcoin like projects, right? Why would everything out there be considered a security when there are Bitcoin like projects, right? That, you know, flow the same way or function the same way. So if they function the same way, they essentially shouldn't be labeled as a security either. But and they're basically saying that everything besides BTC is a security. That kind of rubs me the wrong way. Am I right? Hi, Matt. Pepe is the meme coin of this year. There's a possibility the coin can pump just like Luna last year. So, um, Luna had a great pump right from the low, where I saw basically a 70,000% return from the lowest point all the way up to the highest point. Um, Luna definitely has the possibility to run and drop multiple zeros. I know, with or sorry, Pepe has the chance to run and drop multiple zeros. I know Lunix still has a chance to run even more and drop multiple zeros. Sorry, I'm getting things confused. Um, but you saw Terra Luna Classic at like 6 zeros and saw it at, a very, very low market cap, even compared to where it is right now. Um, I'm not so sure, right, that it will run just like Terra Luna Classic. Um, I would love to see it do that. I do want to see the amount of holders increase, because I want to see where they're at right now. The last time I checked, it was like 125. So yeah, 127. I want to see that increase to about 200,000, 300,000. Then you start to see the massive move because of the popularity and the amount of people that are holding it, especially in more of a bullish market. But yeah, I mean, you're looking at a 747 million-dollar market cap. Here it's about $700 million market cap, up about 15%, 16% on the day, and seeing the volume up 243% at 290 million, which is fantastic, right? That's not the highest amount of volume you could see, but it does bring the volume to market cap ratio up a hell of a lot. It's up to 41% or almost 42% volume to market cap ratio. Let's see who's on Twitch. There's a couple people on Twitch. Do you think MOERC would touch? Oh, that was yesterday or the other day. Thank you for putting me into MOERC. I can't wait for the supply to burn down. Yeah, that was I think Saturday that I did that. It says that my kick is offline. I don't know why it says I'm offline on kick. Why is it not popping up on kick? Oh, that's weird. Matt, how was the cookout? How many people showed up? One K. That was a lot of people. I would say um, it was roughly about 50 or 60 people. And at times it started to rain. Other times it didn't. I wanted to spread people out in the house, but we didn't really spread out. A lot of people were in the kitchen. Less people were in the living room, and the kids were wanted to play outside. But then obviously, as it started to rain a little bit, kids were coming inside, playing inside. Um, but yeah, you have it was fun. It was fun. I loved cooking everything. The brisket turned out phenomenal. I only had one piece, but the brisket turned out phenomenal. All of the burgers were in high demand. Because I make all my burgers, like I grab the meat and season it, and then as it's on the grill, you got to throw some of that sea salt on it as well. So yeah, burgers were in high demand. They were amazing. And then we sung happy birthday to my brother because his birthday was the first. And I know he was excited about that, to not only have all of the family together for the first time in a while, but also have the whole family sing you happy birthday was just amazing. So yeah, it was fun. It's really fun. I know it was probably overwhelming, I would say, for Erica because she's not used to that many people being, in one place. Like even her family reunions don't look like that. Like my family is way bigger, right? So we have a lot of cousins that have kids. Her cousins don't have kids. So like we have a really really big family. And this is just the people that are up here, and this wasn't even everybody. So we were missing some people, but yeah, it was fun. Nose, I gotta blow my nose. Maybe a little later. Let's see, let's see. Jesus is my boss, and Lord. Wait, Jesus is my boss and Lord. Amen, amen. Bitcoin dominance will hit 75%. You think Bitcoin dominance will hit 75%? Um, that would be crazy. I don't think that's going to be the case. I'm shocked that it hit 50%, or is close to 50%. I don't know where it is right now. Let's go ahead and check this really quick. Bitcoin dominance. It's at 40. Yeah, it's down. The Bitcoin dominance is there. I don't expect that to. I'm surprised that it's even close to 50%. But the only reason is because Bitcoin and Ethereum are moving, right? Ethereum today has been making some moves over the last 7 days, has made more moves than Bitcoin. And that's why you're seeing the dominance down, because if Ethereum moves, which is a $200 billion market cap, and almost 250, and then you see Bitcoin that's 500 or $600 billion market cap, but you're not seeing a lot of other things that are moving in the market moving billions, then yeah, you're going to see Bitcoin's dominance increase a drastic amount. The fact that Bitcoin is up to $30,000 or $31,000, and then you're seeing ADA, like something like ADA or XRP, that's at a $25 billion market cap rather than being half where it was at its max, right? You saw XRP at $100 billion, but looking at Bitcoin and how it's like half of or close to half of where its max price was, right? Where its high price was, you would expect to see Cardano or XRP or whatever at those same levels, but you're not seeing that. So while you see Bitcoin that's running to begin with, you're going to see altcoins that are starting to run as well eventually, right? Once Bitcoin should have reached a level to where like maybe $40,000, and you're seeing it run a certain amount. Now a lot of that money will transfer into some altcoins because people have made a little bit, right? And it'll move into the rest of the market. But I don't think Bitcoin's dominance will hit 75%. That's a little excessive. But I'm surprised again that it's at 50%. Do you know? if KuCoin's KYC will affect the purchase of XRP in the US, will we still be able to purchase coins like XRP? I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm pretty sure we will. KuCoin has been very vague on the United States. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we will, but I can't say that I'm 100% sure. So I don't take my word for it. I'm nowhere near an expert in all this, but what I could do is try and look into it a little bit more. But if they're not offering the information, I mean, I don't know what I can look into. Matt, bro, don't forget quick thoughts on kudos, please. Yeah, let's check what that position is. Give me a second. Um, so I don't know where you've heard of this position. If you've heard of it from like a bunch of people that are talking about it, it does look like it has maybe a little bit of uh no, I was gonna say a little bit of popularity, but I thought that was millions. That's hundreds of thousands. So you're currently looking at a $14 million market cap for this position. It's up about 3.2%. Volume though is something that's definitely concerning. Looking at 1% of with a market cap or volume to market cap ratio, seeing $230,000 worth of volume tells me that it does not have a lot of markets that it's actually on, and it does not have the popularity with those markets. Now, depending on how long it has been out here, it will tell you if it's something that's worth investing into. Because if you're not seeing the overall movement, there's two things that you can take from this. One, that you have a lot of holders or decent holders that are you're going to see the growth of those holders over time, meaning that this could become very popular as long as it does gain volume. Or it would be that it's sort of dying off. You're not seeing as much volume, and you're going to see that trend continue. Now, the volume over the day, or sorry, the price movement for the day looks really, really good. Again, up 3.2%, consistently moving, creating higher highs, higher lows. If you look over the last 7 days, things look like more of a consolidation or stabilizing of the price, honestly, with a few spikes here and there. Over the last month, you're seeing this hit multiple high points. So I would definitely think if it creates a triple top scenario, that it wouldn't be the best situation for this position. But it has jumped up from these low prices down here to kind of hit this high price and hit it twice. And the good thing is that it created a higher low here rather than that lower low that you expected, unless it's starting a higher high, or sorry, lower high to lower low trend right now over these past couple of days, right? These 2 days or 3 days. Um, Over the last year, you've seen nothing but this decline. You are seeing 54% of the total supply that's out there. So maybe that's because of some form of dilution. It does look like you had some dilution here, seeing that the market caps are really similar, but then you have the prices that are a lot lower. So if you didn't have dilution, you would have seen this price somewhere up to this level. So you're probably seeing some consistent dilution within the position. Now, if we look at the holders, let me see how many holders you do have. 5,464 holders within the position. And if we look at what those holders are, you have a few contract addresses that hold quite a bit. I don't know why you need this much in all these contract addresses, but you do. 3%, 17, 22, 31, and whatever they end up using those for, I honestly don't know. But you do have big places. Now, what's crazy is this actually is offered on multiple places. So it looks like you can buy it on Binance, KuCoin, Kraken. That's concerning. If you have all of these places to where you can buy it and you're only seeing, sorry, that's Pepe that I'm looking at. Am I looking at Pepe? Go this way. If you have all these places where you will be able to buy it, KuCoin, Uniswap, KuCoin, or sorry, KuCoin again, HG, and whatever, right? You have 10 different exchanges, 10 different places. You would expect to see a lot more volume if it does have popularity. So that's something that's kind of concerning for me. If would I decide to invest into this position if it was just me, right? This wouldn't be a position that I would invest into. Why? Because it has had dilution, and shows that it still has the capability of being diluted. So from this time to this time, you saw this dilution happening, and maybe from this point to 3 months from now, you'll see more dilution. So it's not something that I'm open to. It's not a crazy amount of dilution, so investing now wouldn't be ridiculous. But the point is that when you find a position that has diluted, doesn't have as much volume, it means a lot if they are going to dilute in any capacity because they're not seeing as much volume. So it's going to hurt it a little bit more. Anyways, that's my opinion of kudos. I'll probably post that breakdown in like the NFA channel or reaction channel or something. If you guys want to go and check out that again. But we have 93 people here. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you guys are interested in this content. Um, Also, if you want to check out my Kick, feel free to check out my Kick. I was supposed to go live here today on Kick, but for some reason it didn't really work. Um, just know that I'm going to do the live stream, right? I'm going to do the live stream to where I do the BNB giveaway. It's very difficult for me to, um, uh, what words am I looking for? I'm just blanking out right now. It's very difficult for me to find a list. That's what I was looking for. Find a list of the followers. I cannot find a list on Kick. But I am going to go live, and the only way that you can win is if you are live with me on Kick, and we are going to do the giveaway there. So if you are a follower on Kick, if you were part of the first 75, and you don't follow during that stream, if you follow during that stream, you're not entered to win this giveaway. But if you are a follower on that stream, then you will be able to win the giveaway. Somebody will be able to win the giveaway. I'll do a randomizer out of the people that are there, and we'll do that. Thank you for the people over on TikTok, by the way. I've been posting a decent amount on TikTok, been getting a couple hundreds of views and thousands of views and stuff. So I appreciate you guys as well. Let's see. Did you and your family have fun? Yeah, we had a lot of fun. I so some people know that I played football. I played wide receiver in high school and college. Um, and I was pretty good. I've had a couple great highlights. If I didn't have like injury problems, I probably would have been playing for a longer period of time. My ankle just didn't hold up. It was good throughout high school, but then when I got to college, nope, wasn't good. Um, so anyways, yeah, I played football, and my cousin plays football as well, and he plays for Del Val, which I played. We played against Del Val for a few years when I played at Thaddeus Stevens, which is a D3 school, and now they don't play Thaddeus Stevens anymore. They scrimmage Thaddeus Stevens, which I guess they're at a whole nother level. But either way, um, he plays there, and I had to show him that I still got it, even though now my ankle hurts the day later. So I had to show him that I still can do this. But yeah, we had fun. Showed a bunch of family members how to play golf, and they were hitting in the simulator. They absolutely loved it, and the food was amazing. I literally had the best watermelon that I've ever had in my life. I don't know why. We waited till the end of the day to where people were like, "We need some fruit. We don't have any fruit." And there were two watermelons on the counter, and I was like, "You want me to cut them? Like I can cut them." Then I started cutting slices, and as I was cutting those slices, I ate one, and I was like, "Half of this is mine." It was so good, and then everybody just flocked to it, and they grabbed some, and I was like, I need at least three pieces. Like I need it. And then for some reason there were two watermelons, right? But one suddenly disappeared after we said that this one was really good. One of them suddenly disappeared. Like somebody took it home. They were like, "Nope, I'm taking this back." So I need to know where they got that from, because that was, and maybe they just picked the right one, but it was phenomenal. Um, Anyways, KuCoin does not accept U.S. customers, and if you don't KYC, you cannot deposit. Uh, just sell and withdraw. What the hell is the deal with Shibarium? We getting a launch soon or nah? I haven't heard any information for Shibarium. Nothing at all. Honestly, I really don't think Shibarium, and people keep on saying this, that Shibarium's going to be a game, and maybe they just want it to be a game changer. Um, and it could be, right? Um, but the way that they market things, the way that they just let things flow along and don't say a damn thing for a long period of time, and then all of a sudden, you Shibarium's coming, you better be prepared. And you're like, well, you've been saying that for a year at this point, a year and a half. So just just give us Shibarium already. Let's see how popular it is. Shibarium, in my opinion, is probably not going to have as much of an impact as people think. Um, and the less marketing that they do, the the less impact it's going to have on Bone as well. So it really all depends if people want to trade on that platform, if it makes sense to trade on that platform. So I don't know. Any news about the Jasmine Q4 token lock? Not anything new. No. Have you used USK yet? It's a tech stable coin. No, I haven't. KuCoin saying that they are not a KYC country. My understanding is that you don't KYC. You're able to purchase coins. Only closed positions. I didn't know that that affected us. KuCoin and any existing customers don't have a KYC. However, you cannot deposit on new customers as of July 15th, month of KYC, and U.S. customers will be denied access. What other sites can we purchase XRP in the U.S., specifically New York? Um, I think you can use Uphold. I don't know about New York. Caspa's Bitcoin's code. I don't know what you're talking about there. Higher lows should never exist. I hate human nature, and we can't stick together on just a few coins and let it rise. It it's not as easy as you think. A lot of people want to. A lot of other people. So what they'll do is, you'll make money from something. You'll put money into something, and then the next person puts money into it. You're kind of trying to create wealth by having a trickle down effect, but someone has to sell. So if you have the first person that invests, let's say a large sum, right, because they're investing at the lowest price, you have the next person that invests, the next person that invests, the next person that invests, right, and then you have all of this up here, and you still have future gains where people can make more money from it, but then that person down here ends up pulling out from underneath it, and that not only takes them out, right, or a portion of theirs out, and it does start to feel like the building's about to crumble. But no, it just, like, I'm trying to think of like building blocks. If we can make this a simple thing, I got these things. I don't know what these things are. Let's say you have these building blocks here, right? And you have one, two, three. You have all these different blocks, right? And if they decide to rip this out from underneath, right? Boom. Now the building can just drop. But not only are they taking this person out, they're also taking like maybe the middle person out as well, and they're ripping that out. And when they rip that out, it starts to crumble down more. And as you have people in the middle of the road start to pull out because they don't want to lose their gains that they ended up having, you then have a lot of other people from different parts of that building that are also pulling out because they don't want to lose their gains, right? Um, so it's definitely a difficult situation where you can't just say, let's all stick to a position and make money from it, because the market is about winners and losers. And if you pick winners all the time, then you have somebody that may be losing all the time as well. So you have to pick winners based on who you want to lose, right? And I feel like anything that's heavily invested into, you have maybe less losers that are going into it. Um, but either way, you're still going to have people that are going to lose, and you're going to have to accept that everybody can't win. Um, and people realize this. That's why there's so many other positions that are out there. This is why I choose to win so much that I won't take those larger risks, like investing into Pepe at $100 million market cap. That would have been a great risk, and I would have probably won. But I choose more conservative um, risks than what other people do, where they're buying Pepe at a level of 400 million, and it goes up to a 1.6 1.5 1.6 trillion sorry billion dollar market cap, and you're making money from it. So hey, Matt, love the content. I follow you on all platforms, but mainly catch you on the tube. um what is the giveaway? I just caught the end of what you were saying. So yeah, I'm doing a giveaway on Kick for the first 75 followers. We're currently at 79 followers. So when I do this giveaway, it's going to be included anybody that is subscribed at that time. I know it's supposed to be the first 75, but I can't find a list of followers over on Kick. So we're going to do it that way, to where whoever is a follower before that stream starts, you will be entered in that giveaway there. And maybe I'll give away another gift card, or sorry, not another gift card, another 50 BNB, just because $50 worth of BNB, just because uh we're kind of changing the rules a little bit. So we'll see. But I am going to be doing that live stream soon on Kick. I thought I was going to be live today, and I was going to actually extend the live stream and just do a Kick live stream after this, and be able to, kind of market that if anybody is a follower, or uh, I guess you wouldn't be able to get subscriptions yet. But anything more than that, then yeah. So giveaway of $50 worth of BNB to two people um, on Kick, maybe three, depending on how much I have in my wallet there. But it's not going to be. I don't think it's not going to be today, because I'm not on Kick right now. Apparently, I'm offline. Let's go, Jasmine. I don't know what that moving thing is next to you, but I want one. Can't stop looking at it. I know. I look at it all the time. It just never stops moving. I like it so much. But I don't have it in my Amazon store. Um, I should probably put it in my Amazon store. I need the name of that moving device. It's a perpetual motion device, but I don't know what the name of it is. Spinning sticks. You can just call it. I'll let me see if I have the order history, and then I'll put it in my store and add it to my store. There's called Swinging Sticks Kinetic Energy Sculpture. It's like a desktop toy replica version. This is not a real version. This is a toy replica version. So it's not as expensive as the real version, but it is pricey, man. But it's great. I like it. Add to my list. Add it to studio. Yeah, I'll do YouTube Studio equipment. So it should be in my store at the moment. And not to mention the people that jumped in and saw it falling after losing. they sell to cut losses. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I've seen that a lot. Eligible to earn a bonus. What are you talking about? Why can I earn a bonus for what? For what? I gotta find my storefront page. Oh yeah, so if you go to my store, if you go to the link in the description, I think it should take you there. Give me a second. Yeah, what's up? What's going on? All right, I remembered to turn the audio back on. I know uh TikTok can hear me, but I remembered to turn the audio back on because I always forget to do that. But yeah, if you go in my TikTok store, or sorry, not TikTok store, you go in my Amazon store, you'll find that under YouTube studio equipment, which I probably need to update a little bit because I have a couple cameras and some things that I use. I feel as though would be um, a lot better that I need to put here. Yeah. All right. Anyways, let's see. We got 77 people here, 65 likes. Thank you guys for being here, and thank you guys for liking and subscribing and all of that stuff. NY is pretty much block for exchanges unless it's a wallet. It's hard to buy. The ones that are allowed are like Coinbase, Webull, Robinhood. They just let you buy a few, not big options. Got you. A VPN is a safer bet. I mean, yeah, you would think so. I need the name of that moving device. Yeah, like I said, it's Swinging Sticks. It's in my Amazon store. Satoshi talking about Shibarium. I think it will be a failed project like Burn Portal and Shiba Game. Uh, we still waiting for more info about Leash and Shibaverse. Yeah, I mean that's the thing that really gets me. It's like I know like from history that when they fail on something, they like just give up on it, right? It's like it's not mentioned really anymore. I don't see them talking about wellies. I don't see them really talking about John Richmond at all. And that wasn't a failure. I think John Richmond made money out of that. And so did the Sheba team. they made money out of it and they take a portion of it because they're putting that image on there, which they don't own the image, but they're still putting the image on there. But just to be associated with the team and get some traction and get people to buy it, that's where the association comes in, and that's where I guess the amount of money, like they're marketing what they feel like they own. They don't own Shiba Inu, but they're choosing to make the case that they own it because they have the people that are following, right? And if you have the people that are following, people will want to, advertise or you know, use your image, which they would classify as your image. So I don't know. It's definitely something that's yeah. I look at it. I'm like, yeah. I don't know if Shibarium will work. I don't know if you're going to be able to see the hype that people think we're going to see. People thought we would see $1 billion that flows through Shiba Inu just on Shibarium, and they're kind of missing the point, right? They're missing the purpose of what Shiba Inu is, and people trade Shiba Inu all the time. They're not just looking to hold it. There's a lot of people that are day trading it, swing trading it, and they're doing it on platforms to where it's going to be cheaper to do that, right? And Shibarium, you would be able to do that for a lot cheaper to swap it back and forth, but it wouldn't be something to where it would be maybe the lowest price. You might end up getting a certain price that's a lot higher than what you would have with a Coinbase or KuCoin or whatever other platform you're trading on and you're using the spot trading for. So it's not going to be as user friendly as if you're day trading on this overall platform, like Coinbase Advanced or KuCoin spot trading or Binance or whatever. So honestly, I don't know if it will be even worthwhile if people will um, put their money there. Maybe only to test it out, but or to create, but I don't know. Matt, what's your thoughts on Graph token? I haven't ever looked into it. Maybe I did. For some reason, it sounds familiar. So the graft, right? GRT is currently at up 19%, which is phenomenal. Volume up 235%. Did something go on with this position? Like, are we seeing it launch on another platform or something? Because that's a high percentage that it is up. We are seeing it at a $1 billion market cap, which is fantastic. Again, to see it's at 13 cents, 13.5 cents. If we look at the circulating supply, you're seeing about 100% or close to 100% of the total supply, I guess 90%, right? But you do have an unlimited max supply. Now, I don't know if they consistently mint, if they're always minting. That's something I would have to check out. As they have an unlimited supply means that they have unlimited dilution. You are seeing about 10 billion 10 billion in total supply that's there, or 9 billion in circulating supply, showing the reason why it can be $1 billion market cap. Again, if we look at the growth over the day, it wasn't something where it just jumped up out of nowhere. It was consistent growth, which is always a good sign. Over the last 7 days, we've seen this stair step effect, which is definitely something that I like to see. After consolidation, you technically do see, or typically do see, a little bit more bullish momentum. Great to see that it broke through this point easily, and then also had a support level that it created there. As you see that level there, you see this level of support that it's at as well. So it has stair stepped on the way up and went well above this mark for the past month. If we look at the last 1 year, we're seeing something that's interesting, which it is surpassing that level, I believe. So it did surpass this level, and that shows for definitely a little bit more bullish momentum. Or if we find a way to look at the RSI, we would have to check to see if it is being overbought, which I would imagine it is being overbought. So you want to factor that into your decision, but it is breaking through this point of 13 cents, seeing it at 13.5. So for me, that creates something that may be a little bit more bullish. Again, up 47% over the last year. Let's see if we have any other points to note. We have this point to where we're probably looking to break 14. Once you could break 14, maybe 14 to 15 or something. Um, yeah, 15. If you could break 15, that would be phenomenal. but that's the next level that you're really looking for there. Um, but again, that's something I would be worried about is the overall dilution, where you can have a max amount of dilution whenever they want to. Um, and I don't know what their process is on diluting the position. Let's look at the amount of holders, and where first let's look at the markets. So it looks like you do have 158 markets, so it's available in a lot of places. Hence why you have $241 million worth of volume in the last day. If you look at the volume to market cap ratio, 19%, it's right in the go zone. Um, I'm all for it, showing that popularity. 132,000 holders, again, positive. Seeing the holders that are here, you do have a couple of contract addresses that have up to 40%, then Binance at 4%, and another contract address again at about 3.3%. So it's not super alarming, but you do have things like a token lock, which again shows more dilution. So I don't know what the process is of that lock and releasing the coins that are there. But either way, you still have an unlimited supply, right? They have the total max supply that's there, but you have the ability, I guess, to mint as much unless coin market cap is not saying the right thing. Um, but either way, it looks like something that could be a play right now. Being up in the last day, being up 19%, I wouldn't invest into it because it's beyond that point of like, hey, should I invest into this play that's up 10 plus 20% or something like that. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna do that just because it's up so much. I feel like I kind of missed the boat a little bit, and I would need some form of a retracement, which honestly it doesn't look like, or it looks like it could either be in that zone to find a retracement, but again, it is above the level here. It's at 13 cents, and here it's at 13 and a half cents. So um, to me, it's showing maybe a little bit more bullish momentum. But again, I would say factor in maybe some other things here to see whether it is going to, if it's completely overbought or not, right? If it's at like 90%, in the RSI, which I don't know if I can find a way to put indicators on here. Here with, no, I do it in Trading View. Indicators on the RSI. Probably is over the last days. So yeah, right now, if you're looking at it from a day perspective, right, you're seeing this at a level where it's not completely overbought, so might have a little bit of strength to it to push up to a level to fight and try and get to that 14 or 15 level. Um, but yeah, see, it was at 14. But yeah, I think. Let me see if this is. Oh, I'm not even showing anything on my screen for the past however long. I wasn't showing anything. But yeah, if I show the RSI, if I go into that position, this is what I'm looking at here. So uh, currently, it's not oversold yet. It's at 69, so you have a decent amount of room to actually be oversold. You start seeing this in the 80s, that's where things are oversold. Yeah, apparently I was just showing all of this, and um, I wasn't showing any of my screen. I thought I was showing my screen, but I wasn't showing any of my screen. So hopefully you got all of that. Um, I'm not going through it again. But yeah, that's the price you pay. Like I thought that somebody would say, hey, you're not showing anything. I didn't get a single comment saying, hey, show your screen. It's like, hey, take a look at this. I'm not showing anything, man. Um, Yeah, it's so trippy watching that contraption move. Feels so good. You're right. You're right. I catch myself staring at it all the time, and it's I don't know, just it's soothing. I have my who did I have here? think it was either my brother or somebody that was down here, and they were just looking at it and just staring at it and listening to everything I was saying. It seemed like they were alert, but they were calm. Like it's something that can definitely calm you down. Sorry, man. I was gonna say share your screen. Hey, shoo your screen. I'm showing it now. I'm showing it now. But yeah, hopefully you got all of that. Hopefully you were looking at it because um, it does look like the couple of things I would be concerned about again within this position is one, getting to a point to where right now would be sort of oversold. It's not oversold though. It's at 69 on the RSI. Um, so it's there. It's at that level. But I always consider something being extremely oversold when you're seeing it at the level of like 70, 75, 80, or more. Because once you see it really break that line, like it breaks it at an aggressive scale, and then you start to see it pull back a little bit. So, um, yeah, I would say probably going to resist a little bit at 15 cents. Just jumped on. What's the reason for the Pepe spike? Any special reason or just happening for no reason? It's kind of just happening for no reason. Seeing this up about 16% today. Um, but we've seen this hover. We've seen this hover from 600 to 700 million all the time, and it's great to see that the volume is starting to pick up a little bit, up to 290, 300 million, and seeing the volume to market cap ratio being 41%, almost 42%. Um, that's phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. But there's no like main reason as to why things are running. Like they're not doing anything crazy. All they're doing is being a meme coin. That's what they're all about. Yeah. Do do do. All right, guys. 96 people here. Thank you guys for being here, man. I don't know how many times I can say it, but I do appreciate all of you here. It always means the world to me to have, you know, all of you guys support my channel in a way and not just support me, but appreciate the content that I'm putting out there and appreciate my reviews and all that stuff. So it means a lot. It was just like stuffed now. Happy to the moon. We all just closed our eyes and picture the screen as you were talking. That sounds good. We'll take that. I'm gonna go back to my main screen. But if I get into a review, if somebody's like, "Hey, can we review this? We have a thoughts. We need thoughts on this." Um, uh, then I need to make sure I'm back on the screen. Um, aren't they getting listed on Coinbase? Who's getting listed on Coinbase? Who's getting listed on Coinbase? Pepe. Not yet. I mean, Coinbase is like the last one that they haven't listed it. I mean, eventually maybe they'll list it. They'll get a lot of hype if they do. Once they decide to do that, it's over. It's not going to be like over saying like, "Hey, this is going to go to a trillion-dollar market cap or anything, but you definitely will see some hype, a lot of hype, and a big push to Pepe, probably in the form of billions of dollars. Um, Thoughts on Kraken having to hand over all transaction data to the IRS? When was this? Give me a second. Kraken ordered to hand over user information to the IRS. Kraken ordered to by the court to disclose user data to the IRS for tax compliance. Um, that's a good thing. Well, sort of a good thing, right? If it's for tax compliance, I mean that just means that you're going to be able to have a better form of capturing taxes on these platforms. I would imagine the U.S. based platforms can easily do that, and that shouldn't be a bad thing because it just gives you the ability to track taxes a lot better and develop a system for doing such a thing. So it's good for people that are, I guess, smaller investors that you may have made money from it, but you didn't really have the full tax reporting or anything. But it's bad for the people that made, maybe hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars from this that did not have the correct, um, tax forms and, kind of, um, you know, not maybe not following the rules the right way, maybe. Kraken order to, yeah, I need to like do another video on that or something, or do a video on it. Maybe it'll be just a TikTok video. I think that'll be the case. Yeah, I'll probably just do like a TikTok video on it. If you guys want to follow me on TikTok, the links are in the description. Uh, let's see. I received 29 free GRT when I signed up for Coinbase. That's fantastic. And I mean, you are it are it, sorry, it is at only like 13 cents, and maybe it was at less then. Um, but yeah, I mean that's fantastic. Do you still think Jasmine can reach all-time highs? So many say it won't go above 50 cents in a bull run. So, do I think it can reach all-time highs? I never thought that it can reach all-time highs. All-time highs were $4. Now, getting to $4 means it would have to be a $200 billion market cap. Now, depending on how big the lockup is, it may be less, right? You might end up seeing less than $100 billion, but people say it can only go to 50 cents because of the fact that you're seeing 50 billion coins that are out there, or close to 50 billion coins, right? That's in circulation. So that would mean that you really would see a $25 billion market cap. And that's reasonable to think that it can get to that point. And honestly, that's a great point that it could get to. And probably will have a resistance from there. And I talked about that. But I was looking at a level of, maybe a dollar or two, depending on what the lockup actually shows, right? If you're looking at 20 billion coins that are left, then yeah, I would probably say a level of a dollar or two in a bull market, a real bull market, where you're having so many Jasmy holders, so many Jasmy believers, and more people that are coming onto this play, knowing what it can be. So I don't think it can hit all time highs of $4. Understand, Jasmy was heavily diluted from that point. It was at $4 when it had less than 5% of the supply that was out there. And now you have basically 100% of the supply for Jasmine coin. So I would say no. Um, I don't believe that. Like if we look at Jasmine coin, we take a quick look at Jasmine coin at 43% of a penny, and you look at all of the history of where it has been, right? So 43% of the penny You're looking at it down 52% over the last year, from a level of about a penny. But if you look at all history, you're seeing $4 is the highest price, which has no strength up there. And even if you are looking at things that do have strength of about a dollar or a dollar 80, maybe $2 or so, at this level where you're seeing all of this circulating supply out here, that would be worth $100 billion or close to $100 billion at a level of $2 or so. And the total supply or max supply would be $100 billion. Or sorry, yeah, $100 billion at $2. So to say Jasmine Coin can get there, I think the sector is worth a hell of a lot, but you need to understand that um, you'll have a lot of money that's flowing through maybe this sector, but through other positions as well, other projects as well. Um, so I feel as though Jasmine Coin can definitely get to some of these levels depending on what this lockup ends up being, right? Because the lockup creates future dilution, but if you're in it for the price to where it's already fully diluted, then you're winning. You are a step ahead of everybody, or a step ahead of a lot of the market because people will be flowing to it to see, the fact that Jasmine Coin's now at this higher price and it can move a little bit more, but you're in at probably one of the lowest prices possible. So I'm not necessarily only pushing for those levels because again, I have 260 or sorry 360,000 coins or something, 360, 370,000 coins. Um so I'm not just pushing for, hey, this needs to get to a dollar or needs to get to $2. I'm happy with it growing to 20 cents and 30 cents and 50 cents and all of those levels, because I know I can gain a decent amount from it, thousands of dollars, tens of thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands of dollars. So, um, yeah, I'll go with that and say that I don't believe it's getting to all time highs, um, depending on what the lockup is. But I think you're right. Looking at 50 cents is definitely a level that we should push for. And I still think that it can go further than that. And it has a strong possibility to go further than that. But you should make sure you have multiple points to where you're going to sell because it just helps you out in the end. Matt, don't remember. Hi, Matt. Don't know if you remember me putting 50K on a high and 80K on the bottom. Keep holding and uh, keep holding and give large returns now. If Pepe hits Coinbase, I'll buy some right away. Well, you'll probably have to buy before that. Fire King, thank you for being a member for 25 months, and thank you for being a moderator for as long as you have been. I don't know if you've been a moderator for 25 months, but thank you for being, uh, a part of this team for over 2 years. Helping me out. Um, I got away from exchanges, but giving Coinbase a try to hold assets, given the SEC overreach. Uh, Is that a deadly move, holding on Coinbase? I don't think so. I hold 14,000 dollars worth of cryptocurrency on Coinbase, and a lot of other people hold a lot more. Coinbase is a good place, and they'll announce, they'll let you know when, like, if they decide to do anything, crazy. Because if the SEC is like, hey, no more trading this crypto and this platform. Well, now they're a global company, and only the U.S. will be able to buy, um, or sorry, the U.S. will only be able to buy Bitcoin rather than everything else. But that's something that they could do. I don't think they will. I think right now they're fighting for just trying to understand what a security is in their definition. Welcome, Matt. Happy to help out. I appreciate that a lot. Do you have an opinion on MDT? It is up 25% today. Um, do I have an opinion on MDT? I've never heard of MDT, or maybe I have. Measurable data token. Is that the one that you're looking at? Uh, Measurable data token. It is up 25% at the moment. Um, it's you're seeing $42 million worth of volume. Again, this market, this is something that I love to see. As you look at the market, um, the market cap, or sorry, volume to market cap ratio, you're looking at 104%, almost 105%, um, on the volume to market cap ratio. This is something you want to see, and you definitely will see in things that move a lot more. And you're seeing that movement, right? For this position in the day, you can see the chart looks very, very healthy. It's not something where it just skyrocketed out of nowhere. Those positions are like you have to stay away from, but this has a potential chance to invest because you can find a different level to maybe see a pullback or consolidation, or get your feet wet up at the top and then find that maybe pullback or consolidation within it. But let's look at some history within the position. Um, Before we get into that, let's look at the circulating supply. We're seeing 67% of the total supply that is out there, which you're looking at 1 billion total coins, which is not bad at all. I don't know if they have a history of dilution, but we can definitely check that as we look at the chart. Now, if we do look at the chart the last 7 days, you've seen some pretty decent movement, right? Some definitely movement for a day trader. You're up to about 5 cents, then down to about 4.6, up to 5 cents again, down to 4.6, up to 5.5, almost 5.5 cents, and then decrease down to about 4.8, 4.7, 4.8, and you're seeing this increase up to about 6 cents right now. Again, in the last 7 days, up about 41% from the low point over here of 4.3 cents. If we look at the last month, we've seen this kind of create a U, and you're going to probably see that a little bit more as you look at the last year. It has surpassed this level, which is definitely a great sign, showing its bullish momentum. But you are going to look for maybe another point to where you don't really have many other points of like resistance. You have consolidation within this part, which is definitely great to see. Seeing it at 6 cents, seeing this consolidation. Um, Now, as you get up to this point, you obviously want to break that, but you don't really have much strength up there. So not only do you want to break it, sorry, I don't know why I zoomed out or zoomed in. Not only do you want to break it, you want to see it hold at those levels, consolidate at some of these levels of 8 or 7 cents, but definitely look out for maybe 7 cents for a decent, pullback there. It seems like 7 cents having multiple touch points of three different touch points, it would be something where you would see maybe a decent sized pullback. Again, over the last year, up 147%. And over the last, I guess if you're looking at all history, you probably had some dilution from that point, I would imagine. You see 76 cents that it was at, and then now you're seeing it in single digits. Again, if we look at the here and look at the market cap, for some reason it's not showing me the market cap. Here's the market cap. Let's look at the price. So we're not really seeing like much change or much dilution here, which is a good thing, meaning that throughout the last year, it hasn't added any supply. So if it is going to add supply, it'll probably be for the long run, where you see, um, I wish you could see price and market cap change, but it's not letting you. So you look at all history and you look at the market cap there, you can see how it was at a way lower market cap, 24 million. Um, and you're seeing a way higher price, meaning it had so much of the supply that was out there. I guess they diluted right off the rip. Yeah, because yeah, I guess they probably diluted right off the rip, and then you're seeing not really much dilution from there. So that's a good thing. That's a really, really good thing for this position. Let's look at all history here. You have 27 holders, 28,000 holders um, within this position. You also have pretty big wallets here. Binance holding one, two, three wallets, a very large portion of it, and then you have a contract address with 19%. I don't know what that's for, but you do have that there, and then you have another contract address at 7%. So you definitely have a lot in the first like 8 or 10 wallets. Not something I like to see. I like to see it kind of spread out. But Binance wallets holding the most, right? You got three different Binance wallets. For what reason? I would like to know. That's something that I would need answers on. But yeah, that's my would I invest into the position? I feel like it's up too much today. Um, and you probably would only see a decent size gain up to about 7 cents, and then you probably see a pullback a little bit. But again, volume to market cap ratio up 104%. Seeing the volume up 103%, and then the market cap at 42%. The market cap should grow a significant amount. But look, you gotta be careful with some of these positions, especially that it's already up 26% on the day. So, anyways, guys, um, I got to get out of here. I have some things I need to do. I need to record some videos and stuff like that, and make some TikToks and take this live stream from Twitch. But guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos, and I will catch you guys in the next one. See ya. Also, if you guys want to check out my reaction channel, I think we're gonna start to do like, I don't know. We might be doing like podcasts or something. I'm not 100% sure, but feel free to go and check out my reaction channel as well as my NFA channel if you guys are interested. But I'll get out of here, and I'm gonna